Hello, hello. It's Dr. Pam here. Come into the room. Come into the room. Okay. I'm going to go on and get started. I am Dr. Pam Middleton, your virtual holistic physician. Through my books, programs, and services, I help families achieve and maintain health and wellness through inside out healing. And I am now helping women who are overworked, overwhelmed, and overextended to find joy by becoming healthy, happy, and whole through my coaching services. So today I want to talk to you about being a caregiver, okay? Because a lot of women are taking on that particular role. And so I want to talk about how difficult that can be and how, what you have to do for yourself to make sure that, you don't end up sick. And unfortunately, a lot of times we have seen women who are caregivers and they actually end up in the long run doing worse than the person that they were being the caregiver for. Okay, so yes, being a caregiver is not for the faint of heart. I am actually a part-time caregiver now, and it's just part-time. And, I can already say just from my experience, if it was full-time, I don't think I can do it. I honestly don't think that I can do it. So my hats are off to people who are full-time caregivers. And so one of the big things I will say to you if you are a caregiver is that you have got to have some time for yourself. And as a caregiver, it's very hard you get sucked into whatever you're doing for that person you're caring for. So, if you're maybe sitting down to eat and they come up and need something, you tend to stop what you're doing and go do stuff for them. So it's almost like you have no life. You have no time to yourself. So it's very, very important that you get some help. If at all possible, you need some help so that, hi, thanks for joining, so that you can actually do some things for yourself. That is really important. You have to feel like you have a life and that you have something to look forward to. Because let's just be honest, if you're just being a caregiver and you don't have a life, what do you have to look forward to? So you want to be able to do some things for yourself and take time for yourself. And there are a lot of caregiver support groups. These are very, very important. And so if there's a caregiver support group in your area, try to get involved. Usually there are a lot of caregiver support groups online now, so you don't necessarily have to go anywhere because you probably don't have time to really go anywhere too much. But you can go online and find a caregiver support group. And a lot of times, it can be little things where you can just vent about the things that you're dealing with, because sometimes as a caregiver, you feel guilty. You feel guilty about the things that you're thinking and feeling, and other caregivers will understand. And you can, and you need to be able to vent. Because I've even vented about things to people and I have felt guilty about things and been told there's nothing to feel guilty about. But you really have to do that. That is very, very important. So if you come on later and you have questions, I know of a couple of support groups. So if you're having a hard time finding a support group, if you can just put it in the comments field, and I will go on and I will try to guide you to something, especially something online, because then it doesn't matter where you are, you can be able to do that. And the other thing I want to say, I want to apologize. I think 2 weeks ago, the the Wellness Wednesday was a hot mess. Let's just say that. I could not get it to work on my phone, so I was on my laptop and the connection was bad. It just wasn't, it was a hot mess, like I said. So I want to apologize for that. And then last week I was still having those issues, so I just canceled the whole thing. I'm back this week. And so what I want to tell you, so for those of you who are looking for holistic pediatric information, I will now be giving all of that over on my Holistic Huddle group. I have a Holistic Huddle Facebook group for parents who are interested in holistic treatment options for their children. So if you're not a member of that group, you can go to www.theholistichuddle.com and just request to join the group. And you can go in that group, get information. You can post questions. You can post if you have certain topics that you would like to hear about. That will be great. And then this page, I will actually be doing more things dealing with women's well-being on this page moving forward. And eventually, I will have a special group page for that also. But for right now, I will be doing all of my women's well-being information on this page. And I will continue to do it on Wednesdays. So we will continue to have Wellness Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm not sure what time I'll be doing things over on the other page, so you can just go over there, and I'll be posting over there what I will be doing. Okay? So, once again, if you are a caregiver, make sure that you are doing something for you. Make sure that you have some type of support system, whether it's a Facebook group of other caregivers. If you can go somewhere live, that's great. Just get away, do some things for yourself, get someone else to come in and give you a break at some point. And, and I'm not saying that you have to necessarily get away every day, but I would say at least once a week. And even if you can have a day off, I mean, because people don't work on their regular job 7 days a week, but caregivers tend to work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, because that person that you're caring for, they may get up at night and something's going on. So, being a caregiver, like I said, is not for the faint of heart, and you really have to take care of yourself unless your health will start to suffer. I've seen it over and over again. So do what you have to do. If it's a financial thing and you need to be there because you can't afford to have someone else come in, ask a family member to give you a break. Ask different family members to come in and just say, hey, can you just come here for like a couple of hours? I just need to go to the movies or, go take a walk. Just do something for yourself. And it's even better, like I said, if you can have an entire day off or a half day off, but whatever you can do, make sure that you are definitely taking some time for yourself, meaning you probably need to get out of the house, get away, from your caregiver duties, because if you're there, you're going to still end up doing certain things. Okay? All right. So that is it for me. I am going to bid you guys a farewell on this Wellness Wednesday, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.